Hey everybody, what's going on? This is Jen. You're catching me on my downtime. I hope you're all having a great day. I wanted to make a video response to Pagan Daughter's video, Honesty and Emotions. Now, the way that she opened up this video, the way that you opened this video, you were talking about how in certain families or in certain situations people will put on basically a Kool-Aid smile in the public eye, but then behind closed doors they're feeling whatever it is that's really going on within them. And I think that a lot of people do that, not only in face-to-face contact with their family and their friends, their colleagues, they also do this on the internet as well. I mean, you know, there is nothing like anonymity to make a person feel safe. And I think that, you know, a lot of the time, and I'll admit this, even I've done this, you know, people will come up on camera and put on like this happy face, you know, and you know, make like everything is okay when it's really not. If I'm picking my eye, that's just because I have allergies, so just excuse it. But yeah, I think that a lot of people do that. There's also that one saying, fake it till you make it, and that was used in marketing. I don't know if it still is, but that whole saying, fake it till you make it, is really like a state of mind thing or a mindset thing. When you pretend that you're happy, or when you pretend that everything is going right, it actually changes your mindset, your state of mind, and your mental and emotional state of being to feeling happy. Now, it might work for some people, but it doesn't work for everybody. I know that I've tried that myself because I used to be in outbound sales. I would market things like Avon, Kirby, which is the 4-in-1 vacuum, things like that. And I've also been, you know, in middle management positions doing that. And that's the reason why I tried it myself, the whole fake it till you make it type of thing. And I did that because I've had my bad days, and I didn't want to show my potential customers that I was having a bad day. So I guess in that aspect, it could be useful, but you know, the more and more I went on in my marketing career, I discovered that, you know, faking it till you make it doesn't really help any. And I realized that because anytime that I would feel a certain emotion, or I would think a certain thing that would bring on an emotion, it would show through my face. I'm like an open book. I cannot hide anything. So people would be able to tell, you know, if I'm drained, or if I'm energetic, or if I'm happy, sad, whatever the deal is. Like whatever I'm trying to put out there as a mask does not work, because people will actually see what is going on just by looking at my face. Yeah, so one thing that I personally do to deal with any emotions or any thoughts that might get in my way or that may be upsetting is I would actually take it out on art. I don't care what it is, whether it's digital art, which usually I would work with Microsoft Paint. I don't work with anything like Adobe or Corel or anything like that. I don't try to get all fancy schmancy. I just try to have fun with it. Sometimes I'll write. I like to write a lot of poetry, so whatever I'm feeling can actually be put out into that poem, and whoever can actually read into the meaning of that poem, they understand. Otherwise, that poem would have like a sense of anonymity to it as well, just like a screen name online would. And it kind of makes the writer feel safe. Like, okay, I just let it out. Anybody who reads it can take it at face value or for whatever they will. And I did it, and it's done. Thank goodness. And it's finally out of my system. I don't have to keep thinking about it. And if it's something that's so bad that I have to keep thinking about it, then I deal with it in my own way. There are many ways that I deal with this stuff. For me, there is no one way to deal with things like that. And that kind of ties in with my philosophy of nothing ever really being absolute. There is no one definite or absolute answer. All things are indefinite because they have parallels and because there are also different ways of resolving an issue. And I think that, there is no such thing as, right or wrong when it comes to that. And that leaves things open to creativity, creatively resolving your issues, whatever issues those are. I will admit, lately I've been a little stressed. You could tell, got a little acne going on. So lately I've been stressed for many reasons. I mean, between like school, my business, between also a project that I've recently been working on and I'm going to be coming out with. I see the dust everywhere. So because I have so much on my plate, and I want to create so many positive things, not just for myself but for other people, it's kind of taken a toll on me every now and again. It will take a toll on me, and that's when I would have to just kind of take a break away from everything and just regroup, have my alone time, and just try to heal myself so that when I come back I can go at it full force and give my 100%. But yeah, I really like that you talked about this in such a way that is very realistic, because there are a lot of people and a lot of families out there that will kind of put on a front or a face or a mask, if you will, and then behind closed doors it would be a completely different story. I've also been raised that way. I don't know if you have, but I have. I've been raised that way to where, like, my mom especially, she would just, show her, like, happy little face in public, and then, when we got home, she would be very upset over whatever it is she was upset over. I was still very young at that time. I was, like, 5 years old. Didn't know what was going on. Didn't want to know. I was just playing with my toys. Things were a little complicated because I could never guess her. I could never understand what was going on and why she was like that. And it confused me. And, when I hit my preteen years, like 11 and 12, I actually thought that it was hypocrisy. And the truth of the matter is that maybe she was not aware of how it came across, to me, my brothers. We could never guess it. We could never understand it. And then the older I got, the more I realized, well, she was trying to fake it till she made it. And then when she got home, she went bust. And, I don't know how else to put it other than that. And I think that what you have to say is right on, and I totally agree with it, which is why, like, looking back on all of that, that's why I made the decision to just stop faking it till I made it. Anytime that I would feel any kind of dismay or upsetment, I would put that into some kind of art form, whether it's like music, writing, or digital art, photography, things like that. And I would actually feel better because I would get it out of me. And I would actually harness it and direct it into something that's constructive. So because I could do it that way, it makes me feel a lot better, because I don't have to hang on to that emotion or that thought. And I've let it go into something that's creative. But, yeah, I think that's all I gotta say. We're going on past 9 minutes. I hope you accept my video response. I do enjoy watching your videos. You have a very interesting channel. And I'll definitely be viewing everything else because I sub. So, see you later, and blessed be. I will see you all also on the next one. Take care.